Hello. Um, I'm going to do something a little different today. Um, I get a lot of questions about how I am able to do songs and make arrangements for music that doesn't have acoustic guitar in it. And what I'm going to do today is kind of pull back the curtain a little bit and show you how I create something for the acoustic guitar using the bits and pieces from a song that has no acoustic guitar in it. Okay, the first thing to do is to listen to the song like a bunch of times. And what you're trying to do is isolate each instrument as you're listening to it. So you listen for guitars, you listen for the lead guitar, the rhythm guitar, you listen for any keyboards or saxophone or any of the instrumentation that is used that's essential to the song, where their part becomes like a signature part of the song. The riffs, the runs, the different solos that are in the song. You want to listen to them and get those sounds in your head. Excuse me. And then what you want to do is you kind of pick and choose which ones you're going to use in your arrangement. And today, for today's exercise, I'm going to use the Cars Bye Bye Love, which I recorded about a week ago. And you can use that for reference if you like. Or, just, pick your own song. But like I said, it's something that I think is useful. And it's a different way of thinking than just picking out, an acoustic part and copying the acoustic part, and therefore that becomes your arrangement. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. First thing to do is, after you've listened to it, is to play the opening run, which is played by the entire band. So it's essential, obviously, and it's just a little run. So that gets included. Then the most dominant instrument I heard after that was Rick Ocasek's rhythm guitar part. It kind of lays down the beat and the meter and the melody and everything about how the song is going to go. And it's really just two chords with kind of a little variation on the second chord. Or if you're a beginner, you can just do it with open chords here. And once you've established that, you put it in the listener's ear. So you don't have to do that every time. You can do it every once in a while. It refreshes their ears, but it doesn't have to be in there all the time. So the next thing after Rick Ocasek's part is I noticed that the keyboard player, oh my goodness, there's a little sort of backward part or back half of the arpeggio that he does that finishes out. It's right after each vocal line, and it's really, really important to the song. You almost have to have it there to make the song work. And you can do that on the guitar. You can take those notes that are on the keyboard and play them on the guitar. So now we have Rick Ocasek's part and the keyboard player. When you play this, like if you're playing it in front of a group, I would not get overly picky about, I have to play these notes exactly correctly. If you can just outline the chord, you're going to be fine. And it gives them the feeling that it's there. Okay, now we're getting into the fun stuff. There's a bass run that Benjamin Orr plays. He's the bass player, and he also does the vocals on the song. And okay, it's the bass run is wonderful, but then it gave me an opportunity to kind of put my own little bit into it as well, because his run is, it's kind of a basic bass run, but I added my old friend, an open E, to kind of keep it going, to tie it all together. And then I put a tail at the very end of his run. I'll show you what I mean. So I have the bass run, and I put a tail on the end, and that ties it together with Rick Ocasek's part. So let's play the entire introduction up to this point. Okay, Elliot Easton, who is a highly underrated lead guitar player for the Cars, he's kind of, and he does all kinds of lead work in this, but what you're going to find is when you do an acoustic arrangement, you don't always have time to put in every lick. So you pick out ones that you think are kind of his signature licks, and one thing I noticed about him is that he loves octave work. He loves this kind of, he does a lot of that in the song, and you can kind of stick it in between different parts of the runs. For example, when you do Rick Ocasek's part, now you abandon Rick Ocasek's part and you play Elliot Easton's part. So here's what it sounds like. A little cleaner than that. And you put it in there. And people go, wow, wait, he's playing two parts at once. Well, not really, but their ears are hearing two parts at once. So anyway, I'm not gonna do the whole song, but I wanted to show you basically what I did and how I take the parts and put them all together. And I don't know if this was useful for you or not. If nothing else, you got a chance to get to know me a little bit, and hopefully I get to know you through your videos as well. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments, and have a great day.